the content that I put out, I could be making money from this. So I'm not gonna be sitting here making Pilates videos, because Brianna's not gonna be in Pilates. Like, Brianna's gonna be on the couch eating some ice cream. God gave me this vision, God gave me this purpose for a reason, and I'm going to walk in it. Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. I am Brianna D. Blige. For those of you that are new here, I typically make home decor videos. However, in 2023, because it's a new year, new me type of feel, so I will be pivoting over into areas that I thrive in, which are fashion, beauty, hair. I will still be doing the home decor videos. Do not worry, for those of you that are following me specifically for home decor, I will still be producing that content. I'm just going to be doing less of that and more into things that I'm passionate about. So with that being said, I decided to let my very first video be about things that I use as a content creator and influencer. I've been putting out more content on TikTok and Instagram, which y'all already know what I'm about to say. If you don't follow me on any other social platforms, I need you to stop this video, go follow me, and then bring it back and finish it. So today I am going to show you guys everything that I use for my get ready with me videos, my skin routine videos, basically anything that I use for YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram. I'm going to show you here, or at least my top favorites, not every single thing. But anyways, let's go ahead and get started. I really have a lot to say about my influencing journey. I'll save it for the end, because I know y'all are probably here for the Amazon favorite. So I'll start with that, and then I'll just spill a little bit of tea at the end of the video. So make sure you watch until the end of the video so you can hear what I have to say about my journey thus far and things that I've learned throughout the journey that I will definitely be keeping in the back of my mind for this year of 2023. Without further ado, let's just go ahead and get into the video. Let's dive right in. So first and foremost, as a creator, you need a camera. Your camera can literally be your iPhone camera or a professional camera. I happen to have both. When it comes down to creating content for TikTok and Instagram, unless I'm using it as snippets from a YouTube video, I'm using my iPhone. I have the iPhone, I think the iPhone 13, I don't know, but I know it's a 13. So that is the camera that I use, my back camera, for any type of get ready with me, any type of fashion hauls and stuff like that y'all see me post on TikTok and Instagram. As far as YouTube goes, I have two cameras. I have my G7X, which is a Canon. By the way, y'all are going to see that I am a Canon stan. I absolutely love the cameras. The qualities are amazing. But anyways, I have my G7X, which I use for vlogging purposes. When I very first started my journey, the first time in 2018, this was my only camera. So I was using this camera for everything, for sit down videos, vlogging videos, tutorials, everything on this camera. And then I recently just purchased the Canon EOS T8i. I got that a couple months ago. That is what I'm filming on right now. The quality of this camera, of the EOS T8i, y'all, chef's kiss. Chef's kiss, okay? So I use this camera now for pretty much everything outside of vlogging. So any type of videos that you see on my page going further is going to be on the camera that I'm using now, which again is the Canon EOS T8i. If it is a vlogging video, it will be my Canon G7X, which I also love. It's still great quality. It's a very good starter camera for anyone that's getting into content as of today. So with that being said, my Canon T8i, which is what I'm filming on, came with a regular lens, which I'm using the regular lens today to create this video because I don't have a huge space. I live in a townhome, so my space is kind of limited. But if you do get this camera, I suggest that you also get a second lens. The second lens that I have is the Canon EF lens 50 millimeters. This baby right here, crisp. When I say the quality is unmatched, the quality of this lens is 1,000 times better than the quality y'all are seeing right now with the standard lens that the camera came with. The only thing about this one is it shoots pretty much from a distance. So in order for me to get the proper video, My camera right now is probably like 3 feet away from me. For this, I would have to be like, you know, 6-7 feet away. But this is what I'm going to use when I'm doing makeup tutorials, because like I said, it's so crisp, it's so clear, and you can get like very high definition with this one. For the things that I use as far as like audio wise, I do suggest getting, depending on your camera, an external microphone. Prior to, I think September, October, November. Prior to September, I was using like the internal microphone on my G7X, and go back and watch my old videos and y'all would definitely see the difference. Like an external microphone makes so much of a difference. For one, I don't have to yell and scream. Two, it picks up my sound so well. Like it just picks up everything, and it blocks out all of the background noise. So right now I have my dishwasher running, I have the air conditioning going, I have like literally everything in the background that I can hear, and 9 times out of 10 y'all probably can't hear it. Y'all might, and if y'all do, then we'll have to circle back on this once I go to edit the video, because I'm not really sure. But 9 times out of 10 I'm pretty confident that y'all could not hear everything in the background because I have my external microphone hooked up. With that being said, the G7X does not have an external mic port. So I never had the external microphone for this one, which is why I decided to go ahead and invest in a new professional camera, so that I could have that external mic port, and also just for, you know, different quality purposes. And also, everything that I discuss on this video is going to be linked in my Amazon storefront, and I'll leave the link down below in the comment section. If there's anything that you want to see that you may have seen on my Instagram or my TikTok that I didn't discuss here, please let me know in the comments and I'll just give you guys the link to it. I also have 2 additional lenses. These are off-brand lenses, I believe, is what I would say it is. But it is by Gizmon. This is a wide lens. I use it with my G7X whenever I'm shooting in like a wide frame. So anytime like I'm out and about, I don't like my camera in vlogs to be like right here on my face. I like for you guys to see like my background and everything. So I typically use my wide lens whenever I'm shooting vlogs because I want you guys to see like the whole entire background. Speaking of cameras, if you have a G7X, then you already know what I'm about to say. The battery quality of the Canon G7X. I have 3 batteries and I go through all 3 in like 2 sit-down videos. So with that being said, you want additional batteries. I realized that, or I found out that Canon doesn't produce the G7X batteries anymore, like as a brand. So I ended up going to Best Buy and they led me to this one. I got it on Amazon because the one at Best Buy was just, it was like double the price. So I ended up getting this one. It is a Best On. It comes with 2 batteries and then 2 charging ports within this. So I use these 2 as my backup, and then my regular Canon G7X battery as like my initial form of power. And the cameras come with a clicker, which is a small little Canon clicker. I don't think I've ever used this one. I use the clickers that came with my my iPhone stand, which are these, and they work great. So I'm able to like take my own pictures, my own videos and stuff like that, just like this. So when I told you guys that I film all of my TikTok and Instagram videos with my iPhone, this is how I do it. Like I set up my phone, I'm away from it, I use the clicker to like press start, press stop on my record, stuff like that, and it works out amazing, y'all. Like if you do not have a stand, a tripod for your iPhone, definitely get one, and get one that has a clicker on it so that you don't have to keep going back and forth to just press stop and start on the recording button. When it comes to any type of like bathroom routines where I need to like do a skincare routine, or if I'm doing my makeup in the bathroom or anything like that, shower routine, whatever, I use this bad boy. It is an Aveler. I think that's how you pronounce it. It connects to the mirror. It's actually for your car, like your windshield, but I use it on the mirror in my bathroom so that I can film like my skin tutorials and stuff like that. And you just clip your phone in here and you can multiply it. You can manipulate it however you want to at different angles and stuff like that. This is a lifesaver because when I did my first skincare tutorial, which if you haven't seen it already, I did post it maybe like 2 or 3 weeks ago for Peter Raw Thomas and La Roche-Posay, and when I tell y'all, I struggled because I just got this like 2 weeks ago. And so when I filmed that tutorial, I was using my tripod. Imagine trying to fit a tripod on a bathroom sink. Like, I literally had half the tripod inside of the sink and the other half on the counter. Like, it was a mess, but we got it done. But after that video, I was like, okay, no, I have to find something that's gonna work, you know, to where I don't have to have my tripod in here. I could just hook my phone up and it just be perfect. So that's why I ended up getting this. I've used it already several times. It's amazing. 10 out of 10 recommend. So then we're going to talk about lighting. I can't show you guys, but I'm pretty sure 9 times out of 10 you already know what a ring light is. I use 2 ring lights. Right now I am using them both as to why I can't show you like them in action. But what I will say is I am looking for new light sources. I love the ring light. I've been using it since 2018, the very first time I started my influencing journey, YouTube journey, and it does the job. However, I need something that is like, that's gonna be 10 times the amount of light basically. So like the lighting that I have right now to me isn't that sufficient, but it's working. Like I said, it does the job, but I want something that'll be more brighter for days like this where it's gloomy outside and it's raining. I want to be able to light up the entire room with one light and be able to film that way and not have to set up multiple lights and, you know, it still not be as bright as I want it to be. So the ring light is perfect. It works for certain things. When I'm doing like my TikTok and Instagram videos, it's perfect for that. What I don't like it for are my sit down videos. So I am in search of new lighting, and once I find it, I will link it to either my Amazon storefront or my Linktree account, so that you guys have access to that too. But right now, this is all I use, and this is all I have been using for all the past videos that y'all have seen. Last but not least, and I found this out the hard way, if you are going to have a YouTube channel specifically, if you're doing TikTok and Instagram only, you can really disregard this part. But if you're planning on doing YouTube content consistently, get you a Lacy. Get you a Lacy. This is an external hard drive. They have different, I think I have a 1 TB. Oh, it doesn't say it on here, but I think I have 1 TB. They have different storage amounts, so you can choose like whichever one best fits your needs. This is a lifesaver. I want to say it was back in like September, October. I went to edit a video. My MacBook let me edit the whole thing, and then when it came down to save it, it told me I couldn't save because I didn't have storage on my MacBook. A lot of the things that are on my MacBook are things that I cannot delete because I am a business owner. So that takes up a lot of the storage on my MacBook. So I couldn't delete the stuff. So I was like, oh my gosh, how am I supposed to get this video out? And lo and behold, Amazon had a Lacy. I ordered it. It was here literally the next morning. It was overnight delivery between like 4 a.m., 8 a.m. and it saved my life. Ever since then, every single video that I create on YouTube, for YouTube, it goes on here, period. Also, this helps me to be able to have my videos for life in case anything happens. For those of you that are new here, when I started in 2018, I was super excited. I had videos out there, everything, but I used my college, my university email. So once I stopped, like once I graduated university, and they got rid of my email account, it automatically got rid of my YouTube because it's like, okay, this account doesn't exist anymore. And despite me going back and forth with customer service, YouTube would not like give me my account back and attach it just to a new email. So this is why I'm starting over again. This is my new channel, my new page, my new everything, which is perfect because it's a fresh start. That just, you know, stuff like that. Even though I'm using like my business email at this point, I still want to have my content on backup so that I could, you know, if something were to ever happen, I could still re-upload all of the videos that I previously had, so that it's not like all that content goes to waste. All right, guys, so that is the end of the Amazon must-haves content creator edition. Now, let me go into my whole like influencer rant slash motivation for new influencers, because I feel like this is something that needs to be discussed. It needs to be discussed, like, period. If you are new to the content creator world, and by new I mean you're starting your journey within like the past year or two, or you haven't even started yet but you're about to start, the biggest advice that I have to give you is to trust God in your process. Don't let other people convince you that what you want to do, what you are passionate about with influencing, is not real. When I very first started my journey, so many people told me that influencing isn't a real job. And for some reason, everyone was just like, you know, it's not a real job. Like, why are you doing this type of thing? And at first I let it get to me because it was family and friends. But then I had to realize, like, this is what I want to do. God gave me this vision. God gave me this purpose for a reason. And I'm going to walk in it. I don't know what's at the end of the tunnel. I don't know if I'm supposed to be doing this for 6 months, a year, 2 years, the rest of my life. I don't know. But I'm going to walk in it because God told me to. So that is number one. Number two is to take your time. Take your time. Take your time. During my first year, last year of 2022, I had one major brand deal. One. And that was with American Signature Furniture for my couch. I wasn't discouraged, but it was kind of like, okay, you know, when are the brand deals gonna come in? Like, I love making videos. I love doing it. I'm not doing it for the money, but at the same time, it's like, the content that I put out, I could be making money from this while I'm sitting here doing like try on hauls and get ready with me's and stuff like that. Like, these companies should be paying me for this stuff. So I kind of like, I don't want to say discouraged. I don't want to say that, but it just kind of altered things a little bit for me, my perspective. And so I ended up praying on it, and I asked God, like, you know, give me a sign that this is what I'm supposed to be doing. Please confirm, like, this is the route you want me to go. Am I supposed to give this stuff? Lo and behold, I just 1000% put my trust in him in the journey. And this year of 2023, in the first month, I've secured more brand deals than I did in the entire 2022. So it's like, you have to just be patient. That is a part of the influencing journey. Also, another thing that I would say is don't get discouraged when you have to pivot. With that being said, know when and how to pivot. I got discouraged when brands would reach out and be like, you know, hey, we want to work with you, and then I never hear from them again once I tell them like my price, or once I tell them that I'm interested in general, and they just never respond. Things like that kind of just like really like kind of just messed with me. And then once I was doing like, when I first started, I was only doing house stuff. So it was like, okay, well, how do I reach out to a fashion brand or a beauty brand, which are areas that I thrive in and I love, when all they can see is that I put out home decor videos and stuff like that. So it was like, okay, Brianna, there's a way that you have to move, like, going forward. And so the way that I'm doing it is, which as of 2023, as of today, I'm doing all areas that I love. I am not tying myself to one specific thing. You know, some influencers are, I'm a beauty influencer, I'm a lifestyle influencer, I'm a home decor influencer. Brianna D. Blige is all of that, okay? You finna have every single video you can think of on my channel and on my Instagram and TikTok pages, because when it comes to connecting with brands that I love across the board, I need them to know that I am versatile. Like, I need them to know that whatever industry their company is in, I can put out quality content and connect with my audience on it. Lastly, research, research, research. When I very first started, I didn't research anything. I'm not gonna lie to you. I pretty much put out videos and ran with like whatever was trending at the time as far as like sounds and stuff like that, and it just happened to work. Now that I'm trying to pivot into more like brand campaigns and brand deals, I have to do my research, because it's like there are so many people out here, influencers out here, who the brands are already familiar with. They don't have to get to know who is this person the way that they would have to get to know who I am. So it's like I have to do my research to figure out how I can stand out for brands to even notice me. And so that's what I've been doing. I've been very particular in the content that I put out, the quality of the content, and how is my content different than what I see. So a lot of the times I will go on TikTok or I will go on Instagram and I will use like a common hashtag of like the company that I'm specifically trying to target a brand deal with. And I will look at all the videos that influencers have created. And with what I see, I will put something together that is completely the opposite of that. So that it's not like, so that it's never an opportunity for a brand to say, oh, we have someone that does that already. Obviously they wouldn't say that to me, but you know, when they sit at the table, I want that to be the last thing that they say. So I've been doing a lot of research as far as trending sounds, type of content niches, how I can fit my personality and my true self into my content. And I know I said that was the last thing, but really and truly, the last thing that I have to say ties back into what I literally just said. Be your true self. Your content will not thrive if you are mimicking the lifestyle of someone else or the lifestyle that is not yours. An example of that is I'm all over the place. We're gonna put it like that. I'm all over the place when it comes to like how my page looks, things like that. This whole rich girl aesthetic and luxury life, all that, I love it. I love all things luxury. Everybody knows that. I'm all for it. However, I am not the aesthetic type of girl. Like, I'm not the dim lights, like fancy restaurants, fancy cars every single night of the week. Like, that's not me. I am very much a normal girl that loves luxury items and doesn't mind like buying it and stuff like that. But my whole life is not built around luxury. That's just honest and transparently. So that is not the vibe that I yearn to. Even though that is 1000% the vibe right now. That is what everybody is producing content on. And I think the reason that I started to thrive at the beginning of January and currently is because the fact that I'm not that. I think that people can relate to my content because I'm very normal. I like, you know, I like doing normal things. I'm not this whole like, let's go to Pilates, like all this stuff that's going on TikTok and Instagram right now. I am the complete opposite of that. I hate the gym in general. So I'm not going to be sitting here making Pilates videos because Brianna's not going to be in Pilates. Like, Brianna's going to be on the couch eating some ice cream. So it's just, I don't know. I guess what I'm trying to say is just be your authentic self, be your true self, because your audience is going to come from that itself. Because at some point, all these different things that everybody has trending right now is going to die off. And once it dies off, it's going to be like, oh, what's next? But if you're your true self the entire time, you don't have to worry about the next trending topic because you are the trending topic, like, period. So that's my little rant, my little spiel, my little motivation tip for those of you that are still watching the video. But let's go ahead and wrap up the video, guys. That is everything that I have for you all today. Like I said, I will leave the link to my Amazon storefront down below in the comment section. Let me know if there are any items that you want to see, any questions that you have on my influencing journey in general or in like my content, things like that. Let me know in the comment section and I will make another video pertaining to the influencing journey, how to land like, you know, brand deals and stuff like that. Those are topics that I do want to address. It's on my radar, not for like immediate videos to create. However, if you all are asking me in the comments, like, you know, we have these questions and stuff like that, then I will bump it to the top of my list. So yeah, that's pretty much everything that I have today. If you have not already, subscribe to my channel, like and comment this video, turn on the bell notification so that you are notified the next time that I drop a video. Again, Happy New Year, you guys. I love you guys so much for your support. Thank you so much. And I hope that you all have a great new year and I will see you in the next video.